Hi there, it's Kim Denny with Inspired Designs, and today I'm going to give you the basic tips on finishing your coffee mug plaque. So, all of my projects, most of my projects, are available both as completed, meaning I've strung them for you, or as a kit. So if you have a friend that sees yours and maybe they don't want to string it themselves, just let them know that they are available completed as well, and of course in any colors that they would like. Okay, so to get started, all you do is tie on a string to any nail around the coffee mug, and you just do that by tying twice like you're starting your shoelaces. So do once and then twice around any nail, and there we have our basic knot. Now what we're going to do next is just take your string and just go along the outer edge of the nails. So I'm just going along the outer edge. Some of them you might have to loop around so it hangs on, and all you're doing is creating the outline of your coffee mug. Okay? Once you have the outline completed, you're going to take your string and pretend like it's a crayon in your hand, and you're just scribbling inside the lines. So you're just going to go ahead and go all throughout your coffee mug in any direction. You can make some long lines, you can make some short lines, and just go ahead and fill in the space. Now what you want to be aware of, you don't want to cross along the outside here so you lose the indentation of your saucer or the bottom of your coffee mug. You also don't want to go inside the handle. So you see I just outlined that, so you don't want to go inside the handle, but you do want to go on the handle to do your scribbling or your random stringing. Okay, so once you have a layer of that done, you're going to gently press down the string so it moves a little bit closer to the wood so you have some room to work, and you're just going to complete that whole process again. So you'll do the outline and then random, and then outline and random. Most people do about 3 or 4 layers. You can do it as much or as little as you would like until your eye is happy. And then once that's all done, you're going to do a finishing border. For the finishing border, you can stay with the same color that you're using, or if you want to do a contrasting color as I did here, you can do that. If you're doing the contrasting color, you're just going to tie this off. So go ahead and cut this string. And one of the best tips I can give you is whenever you're tying on or tying off, leave a nice long tail. It makes it much easier to tie your knots, and it will be much less frustrating. So if you're changing colors, cut this off. Tie it either to your beginning string, so just make a knot with that, or if you're not near there, just tie it around any nail that you are near. Okay, and then I'll show you the finishing border. Of course, if you're changing colors, you would tie your new color on at this point, or if you're just staying with the same color, this is how it goes. So you're just going to circle around 1, 2 nails 2 times, and then circle around the next 1, 2 times. And the next 2, 1, 2 times, and just continue all the way around. So you're essentially circling around nails A and B and C and D and E, etc., all the way around. So you're circling around 2 nails 2 times. Once that's completed, you'll go ahead and tie that string off and tie your white on to create your little steamy heart here. The only thing that I did different with the heart as opposed to the finishing border is after I circled 2 times, I did a little crisscross. And you can see what that does. So when we circled just 2 times, you can see there's a little gap in between. And when I did the crisscross, it made it a solid line. So let me just show you that real quick. I'll just take this string up to the heart and pretend like we're doing that there. Of course, you would cut this off and use your white string or whatever color you're using. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2 times around, and then a figure 8 in between the nails. So 1, 2, or crisscross. And then you're going to circle around the next 1, 2, and then crisscross. So some people, it works better in your mind if you think of crisscross. Some people like to think of a figure 8. So I circled 1, 2, crisscross, 1, 2, crisscross. And you just keep going all the way around. So here it is one more time. 1, 2, crisscross. Whoop. And of course, sometimes it pops off. Just keep pushing your string down a little bit so it's not quite at the top of your nails. Okay, so once you get that all the way around, go ahead and cut a long tail again. Tie that off. I like to put a little drop of super glue or craft glue right at my knots. Then once that's dry, just trim it as close as you can, and you're all set. I would love for you to share your project with me on my Facebook Yinspired page. That is on the back of your plaque here, Yinspired. You can find more projects there and also on my Yinspired Etsy site. Thanks so much. I hope you have fun with your project. Bye-bye.